Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Momnesia Podcast, Stay Home Edition. As you know, the Momnesia Podcast, we like to share the stories of motherhood, the ones we want to remember, as well as the ones we wish we could forget. And what better time to share some stories than during quarantine, okay? I know you guys have some good stories out there, and we want to hear them. And our first guest today is Melanie. Melanie, thanks so much for joining me. I'm so excited
Thank you.
to connect with people. This extrovert is needing some connection. How are you guys doing?
We are surviving. We're
Yes.
surviving. We are healthy. We are grateful for our health, and we are grateful for each other. And I remind myself of that in every minute of every day that I am going insane with my family.
Yes. Tell us your mom stats. Who you got there with you in the house?
All right, mom stats. So I am a mom. I'm a mother of 3 boys. Yes, 3 boys. And if you are a mother of 3 or more boys, I will meet you on your throne in heaven with our jeweled crowns, and we will talk about our warrior stories together. They are 14, 11, and 8. We have a lot of hormones in our house.
Yes. Are they at that like Axe body spray
We
stage
turn
yet?
into physical battles often.
Okay.
So that is not allowed at my house, and it never has been. Although when friends were allowed, that has shown up in my house.
Yes.
Like, it stays in my hair. Like, I don't even understand
It's
Axe
like a
body spray.
campfire.
I don't. Yes, worse though. Worse, right? Like, I've told my boys no. I actually choose their deodorant.
Yeah.
Because I can only stomach so many smells.
Girl,
So I'm in charge. I'm in charge of everything.
Mama's in charge.
Yes, especially scents.
Are you familiar with the Enneagram at all?
A little bit, but you need to be my guru. I need you to teach me.
I don't know. You kind of course, anyone who likes to be in control, I assume, is an 8. I'm an 8, so
I'm probably an 8 then. I am very much.
We'll learn more about that later.
Yes, we'll talk more about that later. Maybe I can come and be a guest on that show because I'm sure I'm an interesting case. But yeah, I'm a mom of 3 boys, lots of hormones. We have 2 dogs. We have a Corin dog. Let's call her a Corin dog. We obtained another pet during quarantine because why not?
Why not? We also want a Corin dog, but they are hard to find right now.
Do it, because everybody's getting a dog right now.
Yes. If you're looking in the shelters, did you see that one Facebook post where like an entire shelter, there's no dogs?
Empty, which is amazing.
Praise the Lord, but
praise the Lord. I think it's awesome. I think it's amazing. I also think we're a bunch of crazy people.
We are. Like, let's add more stress to our life.
Let's add some more crazy to the crazy. And that was basically my reasoning. I'm like, why not? I mean, why not? And we also have 2 cats.
Oh my goodness.
2 cats who adopted us. They're outdoor cats. One lives in the garage at night. One lives in the basement at night. And we have to keep them away from each other outside. So I literally herd cats.
You're kind of like semi-country. You're like.
We're very, very, very country.
You're out
We live in a neighborhood of 11 houses, but it's in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
And we also have a guinea pig named Waffles.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
I know.
So many pets.
And in the midst of all of that is a husband.
Oh, Joe.
Yes.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah. So those are my mom stats.
Those are your mom stats. And you work. So tell us a little bit about your work that you do.
I do. I work full time. I'm actually a remote employee. So working from home is my norm.
Okay.
Working from home with 3 kids and a full-time working husband who's also working at home is not my normal gig.
No, it is not.
So that's been a little bit of a shift. Actually, a bit of a shift. And 3 kids doing e-learning. So we're all sucking up the country internet and Wi-Fi.
Yes.
Bandwidth has been a little bit of an issue. uh, we're just all, trying. I work for an awesome company, very supportive company who still needs me working. My husband works for the same company, same
Nice.
situation for him. Again, very grateful for our jobs, but still very busy. So that remains the same, but different, and kind of ready for kids to be done with school. E-learning has been a challenge, like I know it is in
How
most
many
homes.
how many more days do you guys have? Do you know? Is the countdown on?
The countdown is on. After today, we have 9 more e-learning days.
Hmm, 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 hmm. You can do
Yes,
it.
we're down to single digits. Now my 8th grader has 7 classes, so he tends to be doing work every day of the week.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't know why he won't let me intervene on his time management and assisting with his time management.
Yeah. We tried to do one of those like
So
schedules at first, but it's gone by the wayside. Now it's
no, there's no schedule.
you're going to do
There's
it
no real
right now.
schedule other than get it done.
Yep.
I don't know if you're a Jen Hatmaker fan, but I love her, and her whole thing right now is like we're working at a 55% rate of
Yep.
success. I'm with that. Like, let's get it done. Let's get through the school year. Everyone's bound to pass, right? Like
Yep.
we're gonna get to the next grade,
Yep.
and then hopefully we just start fresh.
Mm,
And because none of us are cut out for this. God bless our teachers.
I know. If this isn't making me
Uh,
appreciate our teachers, I don't know what will.
I mean, I already appreciated them because helping my kids with homework is a nightmare. So this is a whole new level. We have really taken the approach of independence, right? Like they're pretty good about just getting it done,
Yeah.
us not really checking anything. And then all of a sudden, it crashes, like we notice something has been missing, and then we get the email. And
Yeah.
then I go in my room and cry for an hour that I'm a failing mother and need to get my crap together.
None of us
And
are.
then I pull it together and say, none of us have our crap together. And this is not normal.
Yeah.
So, you know, uh,
Grace, grace upon
again,
grace, my sister. Yes.
yes, 9 more days, 9 more days. And then they can go back to Fortnite battles,
TV galore.
fighting with each other over the who has the PS4 and who has the PS3.
Oh my goodness.
Um, uh, yeah, at this time, screen time is non-existent. It's like,
You mean screen
when
time?
isn't there screen time?
Yes. Yes.
When do they not have screen time? Will they be affected by this? Yes. Will they need therapy one day?
Yes. But don't we all?
Likely. I mean, I need
I
it.
mean,
So I'm this is not normal.
this is not
So
normal.
you have to have a good sense of humor. You have to say I'm sorry a lot. I've said I'm sorry a lot.
Lots of sorry.
Uh, yes, lots of I'm sorries. And you just have to keep plugging away.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Well, thanks for filling us in on your mom stats,
no
and
problem.
sharing a little bit about how life is going in quarantine. But here on Momnesia, we love to share stories, ones that we want to remember, as well as ones we wish we could forget. Do you have a story that you would like to share with us about your time in quarantine specifically?
I have a quip.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a quip. I think I have a slew of quips, right? I think life is a quip. When you're a mom of 3 boys in a house of crazy, which is right now, we're on like level 8,000 of crazy. Yesterday, I looked down our hallway. We have a hallway that leads to, the door that goes out to the garage, and it leads to the laundry room in our house. And
Yeah,
this hallway ends up being like the dump zone,
of course.
like
Everyone has.
boxes that were opened but not torn down for recycling yet.
Drives me crazy.
Dirty clothes that were just kind of thrown in the hallway. It's just the dump zone. Just like you have the room that's a dump zone, we all have a drawer that's a dump zone. This is our hallway dump zone. So I'm looking down and I'm done. I'm over it. So I start picking up a few things. I put some winter coats away that were still hanging on the back of the closet door.
Yes.
And this is a coat closet that we don't use very often. We store things in it, like the snow pants and the snow boots, things that maybe we see a lot, or maybe we don't see for a whole winter. You don't know when you live
Never
in the
know.
state of
You gotta
Indiana.
have them ready.
Right. It's the weather closet.
Yeah.
So I open the weather closet to hang up the coats, and I look in the bottom and I see bags that I have filled to take to Goodwill probably 6 months ago that never got taken.
Yes.
I know some of you can relate to
Oh,
this. So
I
I pull those.
you look right here, what you can't see right now. I have 4 piles of Goodwill things. So yes, I got you.
Yes, I have trash bags full upstairs in my house right now.
Yes.
So I feel good that I did that during quarantine. I just haven't taken them anywhere.
Yes. Okay.
So I'm in the weather closet. I pull out the Goodwill things. I stack them in the dump hallway because where else would I put them? Add to the mess. And I'm looking and I see a pair of pajamas just thrown in there, like
Okay.
not folded or anything, very random, and a pair of underwear
Okay.
from one of my children, who he will remain nameless. I won't tell you which one it was. I was
Okay.
like, that's really weird. Like, why would they be? This closet is not big. This closet is not a changing room.
Yeah.
It's not a walk-in closet, nor is it anywhere near where you would like change your clothes, other than the laundry room. But I just found it really strange. And I have found clothes in very strange. I find socks everywhere. I've found socks in the pantry, on the windowsill, under couch cushions, on the kitchen table. Like, socks end up everywhere in my house. It's disgusting. But the pajamas just random, right? Underwear random.
Yeah.
I'm further looking and pulling out things from the weather closet. Rotting sandwich. A rotting sandwich. I wasn't sure what it was at first. It was in a Ziploc bag, thank the Lord.
Oh, that is good.
And I look at it and it's this rotting it had been like wrapped in a paper towel, then put into the Ziploc bag. I'm not sure if it was like a breakfast sandwich,
right.
a lunch sandwich. I don't know how it got in there. I don't know why it was in there.
Is it from
No one knows.
time, you think? And
No one knows.
Okay.
No one knows. No one has any idea. Of course, I ask the people who live in this house.
They don't know.
No one knows. It's the mystery rotting sandwich. So I didn't attempt to find out, what it was. I don't think I would have been able to know. It was very squishy and moldy.
The dogs didn't sniff it out, man.
No. Again, it was sealed in that Ziploc bag.
Okay.
Thank God. It got thrown away, but I had to show everyone. This is why I think you're all disgusting. I mean, we have found rotting like banana peels under couches in the house. Yeah. Up like in the kids' game room before.
You know what? This reminds me of a story from Pier 1 days. Melanie and I work at Pier 1 together.
We did. We had so much fun. I loved that job.
Sometimes, Jessica would have us stay in the evening to like totally move the store around. Well, I was there one of those nights with her, and I got, we went and got Cracker Barrel breakfast takeout. And so I didn't finish eating it all. I took it home, threw it away. Well, for months later, my car smelled so bad. And I could not figure out what was going on. And eventually I found it was grits in a container that had.
Oh, good.
It was
no.
Like baby.
No. It's like finding, I mean, we're all moms. It's like finding the milk sippy cup.
Oh, chunky.
That fell behind the piece of furniture or underneath the car seat. And then you start to smell it, then you find it, and the milk has turned like turquoise inside the cup when you go to rinse. It's just, and you think you're through those days. Your kids become humans who can pour their own drinks, and then you find rotting sandwiches. Yeah. It's never over. It doesn't end.
Yeah.
Never. Never. So that's my quarantine story, my quarantine story, my little
story.
quip.
I think we're gonna have to hashtag that quarantine story.
Quarantine story. Let's
Love
do
it.
it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Well,
Let's
Melanie,
do it.
thank you so much for coming and sharing with
You're
us
welcome.
and connecting
Anytime.
moms. For those of you who aren't familiar with the podcast, we'd love for you to check it out. Go to Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Make sure to subscribe, rate, and review for us. And please share this with a friend. We're going to be starting a new YouTube channel as well. So make sure to subscribe, leave us a comment, let us know how you're doing. But in the meantime, take care and make sure to share your stories with us as they are, as we go throughout this quarantine time. We want to hear your quarantine story. So we'll see you guys later.